Fully loaded with Afro Productions. You got me, Mr. Tez over here, and we got my right hand man.
Max Zolo.
And this time we're gonna hit y'all with a tier list of some of the videos that we've done in the past, and we're gonna do some ratings. And we're not gonna stay here too long. But I'm gonna let John, obviously he's the mastermind behind it all, take over.
I would say from the first tier list for me, Inuyasha. Overall, the movie that we watched was amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10 because of the story was great, the animation was beautiful, and the characters were on point.
All right, so Inuyasha, you know what I'm saying? Inuyasha the movie. What did you give it, Tez? 0 out of 10. Duh. I'm just joking, guys. Come on, man. If y'all watched it, you're gonna give it a 10 out of 10 too. Like he said, the character development, the backstory of Inuyasha's dad and his brother, the difference between the Tenseiga and Seiga, and then also he went all the way down to the Hell world, where that sword kind of resides of. And I mean, it just told us so much about Inuyasha that we didn't even know if you didn't really watch the series. What you got next, Johnny?
And the other one we're going to be ranking is One Piece the movie. I would say the One Piece movies, this one was awesome because it explained a lot about Ace's death, who Ace was as a character. It had a lot of emotion with Luffy, saving his brother, all the brotherly bond of it. Overall, I give that movie an 8 out of 10 just because it basically put a lot of episodes into one movie, which I feel I have my issues with that. But overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10 for story, animation, and just the beauty of emotion.
I agree with John. Mine was a little bit lower. I went with the 7 out of 10. Like he said, man, the emotional part, and there's a lot of trial and tribulation because Luffy had to separate himself from his whole crew, which killed him inside. And also he had watched his brother die, in his arms, truthfully, not as necessarily in his arms, but right there close to him. So that really he had to do some soul searching. It really showed like a lot of character development, and he also left his crew to master, his hockey, So what got me, the reason I'm giving it 7 out of 10 because I feel like some of the fight scenes were just a tad bit um, exaggerated in a sense. It was almost too much wow factors and too much what's the word? Almost too aggressive in a sense because they didn't really get the. He went there to train to master his hockey, but I didn't really get to see him really show much about his hockey that he learned about. So that's why I gave it a 7. Besides that, it was a great movie, but I feel like John said, it mashed in a bunch of episodes and it kind of made it a little fast paced and I feel like it missed some things, but I liked it for sure.
Yeah. And the next one on my list is Black Lagoon. Now, I give Black Lagoon a 9 out of 10 because Revy was on point. You got Rock, you got him being a badass, you got Dutch being, his black awesome self, and you got especially the scene where they're doing the big armored boat and that big chase scene, and then you got the interactions between Revy and Rock, which is beautiful. And overall, and especially when you get to the ancestral vampire twins, which my co-here Taz has to finish it, but we will get to that at one point. But overall, from the episodes I showed him, I'd give that show an overall 8 out of 10.
Coolio, see? And here I am again. It was a great series from what I've seen. But me personally, I got hit with the 7 out of 10. They said, dang, Tez, you're kind of somewhat harsh. You just get right down to the bone. I said, you know why? Because the bones is what structure the body. Here we go. Anyways, the reason I gave it a 7 because, like he mentioned, Dutch, black guy, he was a leader and whatnot, cool, laid back, aggressive, talked all with a deep tone. We're gonna do this right now, and as soon as we get there, we're gonna destroy things. So he was kind of a monotone type of guy, cool little leader. And then you had Revy, which she was just completely insane. I didn't get the chance to really get to know her backstory, but she was a little insane. And then you had the lab rat or the office rat, and he was just figuring things out. He had a tape that everybody wanted, and for some reason they wanted to find this picture or this painting that was so sacred for whatever reason that was at the bottom of the ocean. I could not figure that out. But I will be completely honest. It was just the scenes of action was just way too much for me. It was all kinds of explosions and shooting rocket a little woman shooting a rocket launcher and she ain't budging none. It's cool. I like the dramatic effect by all means, but it was just a tad bit exaggerated. I mean, to get in the dang bar scene and she shoots about everybody in the face and it's like, dang, another OP character. So it was just like the scenes were definitely dressed up really well, but it seemed like the clothes started coming off a little faster than you wanted to. You know what I mean? And that's our three that we're gonna do for today. We're gonna come with you guys with some more. John, you got anything to leave off with?
No, I would just say that's our tier list, and you'll be seeing a tier list every week after we do a few videos. The next tier list we'll be doing is Venom and Carnage, Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga, and the Cell Saga, and then Peacemaker. So look out for that at Afro Bros Productions. Peace out.